What's up guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna review the Adidas Sabalo. And I'm trying to get this review real quick because it's kind of overcast today and it might rain, and also I have a lot of homework. It is finals week, so kind of expected. But yeah, today I'm gonna be talking about this shoe, the Adidas Sabalo, and why I think it's pretty good. Real quick before we get the video started, please subscribe and like. I would really appreciate it, and it would help me do more reviews like this. So with that out of the way, let's get to reviewing the Adidas Sabalo. The Adidas Sabalo comes in many colorways, and I got it off Zumiez on sale for $40. And to me, there's really no shame in buying stuff from Zumiez, but I just wouldn't go slapping Zumiez stickers over everything I own. So the first thing I'll talk about is the sizing of the Adidas Sabalo. And I usually like to have a little bit more room in the toe because I think it makes my flick better. But I usually get an 8.5 in Vans, and those fit just right. I got an 8.5 in these, and they fit just a little bit big. So if you can, I would recommend going a half size down, but I really don't think you need to. These definitely feel like they would fit a wide foot well. The sizing is just right for me. It might be a little bit too long in the toe, but it is what it is. Okay, so first impressions. When I first put on these shoes, they felt pretty broken in right out of the box. I could feel a little bit of stiffness, but that's to be expected out of a new shoe. And the comfortability of these they're not that comfortable, but they're comfortable enough. So like, it kind of just feels like you're standing on rubber on the inside. There isn't so much padding, but it's not uncomfortable. The next thing I'll talk about is the flick on these shoes. Now, the flick when I first got them, it was actually pretty great. I really liked the flick. I could do every trick I wanted to do first try. And it has really tall foxing tape, which I've noticed, and that's also helped with the flick, but that also means that the shoe feels really heavy, and it also means that the flick wore away over time, so it got progressively worse. That's not to say that it isn't bad, but it just has gotten just a little bit worse. So durability wise, I would say that these shoes are fairly durable. I've been skating them for a month and a half, and I'm just now starting to get a hole where I do my kickflips, but there is another layer of foxing underneath that hole, so it should be good for another few months if I use shoe glue. And I don't really get holes where I do my ollies, but I'm sure that it wouldn't wear that fast because they've got this part right here, which actually I think looks pretty good, and it looks like it would protect against your ollies very well. And as for the laces, I've only had to swap them out once, and the previous laces, they were red, and these ones are white. They don't look as good, but the laces, they lasted quite a while. And it feels like they put the laces back further on purpose so that you can protect your laces and rip them less. And I would say for the most part, it worked. Another thing about these shoes, they have very minimal stitching, so it isn't likely that you're gonna blow out the stitching like I did with the Adidas Booznits. When I wore the Adidas Booznits, the eyelets came right apart from the shoe, and I wasn't able to tie my shoes anymore, and so I couldn't skate them. But with these, there isn't that much to do to them. See, I've just broken this part here, which isn't really gonna do anything. It just looks kind of weird. And there's a little bit of stitching right here, but you don't flick with the inside of your foot, so you should be good on that. And as for the grip, nothing's happened to the grip over 1.5 months, so I'm not really one to move my feet around on the board too much, but the grip has lasted very long, even for me, so it should last you quite a while. It also feels pretty thick, but it also has a lot of board feel, and I think Adidas got it just right with this sole. Another thing about these shoes is that they have a little I don't even know what to call them. They have a little wing sticking out the back, and I guess that gives you more landing area when you land on your board so that you don't slip off of your heels or something, I guess. And going back to the foxing, it is very tall. As you can see, it is quite tall, at least compared to these Janowskis. So overall, these shoes have a lot of board feel, and you can kind of see by how easily I'm bending it that it really has a lot of board feel, but it also has a bit of resistance. So it's kind of, you know, just a little stiff, and it's not too flimsy, so you're gonna feel really secure in this shoe. Speaking of secureness, it has this thing sticking up out of the heel, and that really just does work to keep your heel in place, and it has a very great fit. So in conclusion, these shoes offer a very simple yet complex look that would stand out no matter what colorway you get. And they offer great board feel and keep your feet very secure while at the same time having a great flick. They also have great durability, but I would say that they are a little bit on the heavier side. So now that the shoe review is over, I say it's time we go skate before the rain comes. Let's get it. What's up, guys? I'm in my living room now, and I just wanted to show you that my family actually has 2 Christmas trees. This is a fake one. We couldn't exactly put a star on top of it because it wouldn't fit. And also, in that room, I don't know if you can see it too well, but we have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, which I think is kind of cool. Here's Charlie. Alright, let's go to the backyard. What's up, guys? I'm in the backyard now, and I think this session is going to be a little experimental. I have a list of tricks here that I wrote down that I know I can do but just never have, and yeah, hopefully I can do a few of them. Alright, guys, so the first trick I'm gonna try is a no comply shove, and so I think I can do this one pretty easily. It's just like a no comply front 180, except with a body varial, I guess. So let's get into it. That was kind of it. I'm gonna try to get a better one. That was it. Alright, guys, the next trick I'm gonna try to do is a front side flip, and depending how long this takes, I might do an impossible as well. Alright, guys, oh my god. Alright, guys, I don't think that front side flip is happening today because I'm getting pretty tired and I have homework to do. But that's the end of the video. I hope you liked the review and I learned a new trick, so you should sub for that.